Skeletal system. Skeletal system consists of a framework of bones and a few cartilages. This system has a significant role in the body. Chewing of food without jaw bones and walking around without the limb bones is difficult. Bone and cartilage are specialized connective tissues. The former has a very hard matrix due to calcium salts in it, and the latter has slightly pliable matrix due to chondroitin salts. The study of bone structure and the treatment of bone disorders is called osteology. Osteo equals bone, logy equals study of. In human beings, skeletal system is made up of 206 bones and a few cartilages. Cartilages provide support to structures like ear, nose and larynx. It is grouped into two principal divisions, the axial and the appendicular skeleton. First, axial skeleton. Axial skeleton comprises 80 bones distributed along the main longitudinal axis of the body. The skull, vertebral column, sternum and ribs constitute axial skeleton. The skull. The skull is the bony framework of the head. The skull articulates with the superior region of the vertebral column with the help of two occipital condyles. Decondylic skull. The skull consists of 8 cranial bones, 14 facial bones, 6 auditory ossicles and the hyoid bone that supports the base of the tongue. A. Cranial bones. Cranial bones are 8 in number. Hard protective outer covering, cranium for brain. The 8 cranial bones are the frontal, parietals 2, temporals 2, occipital, sphenoid, and ethmoid. Sutures are removable joints in adults that connect most bones of the skull. B. Facial bones. The facial region is made up of 14 skeletal elements, which form the front part of the skull, along with skeleton of nose, hard palate and lower jaw. The 14 facial bones are the nasal 2, maxillary 2, zygomatic 2, lacrimal 2, palatine 2, inferior nasal conch 2, vomer, and mandible. C. Auditory ossicles. Each middle ear contains 3 tiny bones. They are malleus, incus and stapes, collectively called ear ossicles. D. Hyoid. A single U-shaped bone called hyoid is present on the floor of the buccal cavity. It supports the tongue and provides attachment for some muscles of the tongue, the pharynx and neck. The hyoid bone does not articulate any other bone. Vertebral column. Our vertebral column is formed of 26 serially arranged units called vertebrae, and is dorsally placed. It extends from the base of the skull and constitutes the main framework of the trunk. The vertebral column articulates with skull, pectoral girdle, pelvic girdle and the ribs. The vertebral column protects the spinal cord, supports the head and serves as the point of attachment for the ribs and musculature of the back. The total number of vertebrae during early development is 33. As a child grows, several vertebrae in the sacral and coccygeal regions fuse. As a result, the adult vertebral column typically contains 26 vertebrae. A. Regions of the vertebral column. The vertebral column is differentiated into cervical 7, thoracic 12, lumbar 5, sacral 5 fused vertebrae and coccygeal 4 fused vertebrae regions starting from the skull. It provides strength, support, and balance. 1. Cervical vertebrae. The number of cervical vertebrae is 7 in almost all mammals including human beings. First cervical vertebra C1 is the atlas. It has 2 superior articular facets that articulate with the occipital condyles. The second cervical vertebra C2 is the axis. 2. Thoracic vertebrae. There are 12 thoracic vertebrae. They articulate with ribs. The vertebral bodies of thoracic vertebrae have articular surfaces that form articulations with the heads of the ribs. 3. Lumbar vertebrae. The 5 lumbar vertebrae L1 to L5 are the largest vertebrae. They withstand body weight. 4. The sacrum. The sacrum is a triangular bone union of 5 sacral vertebrae S1 S5. The sacrum serves as a strong foundation for the pelvic girdle. 5. The coccyx. The coccyx is formed by the fusion of usually 4 coccygeal vertebrae Co1 Co4. It is considered a vestige of tail. Then third. Thoracic skeleton. Thoracic vertebrae, ribs and sternum together form the rib cage. The thoracic cage protects vital organs in the chest area and upper abdomen. A. Sternum. Sternum is a flat and dagger-shaped bone situated on the ventral midline of thorax. The three pares of the sternum are the upper manubrium, the central body, and the cartilaginous xiphoid process. B. Ribs. There are 12 pairs of ribs. Each rib is an elongate, curved, flat bone connected dorsally to the vertebral column and ventrally to the sternum. The ribs increase in length from the 1st through 7th, and then decrease in length to the 12th rib. A typical rib consists of head, neck and body. The vertebral end of the rib articulates with the vertebral column at the head, or capitulum. From the head, a short neck leads to the tubercle that contacts the transverse process of the thoracic vertebra. Thus it has two articulation surfaces on its dorsal end, and is hence called bicephalic double-headed. 1. True ribs. The first 7 pairs are called true ribs, or vertebrosternal ribs. They reach the anterior body wall and are connected to the sternum by the costal cartilages, Hallline cartilages. 2. False ribs. The next 5 pairs of ribs 8-12 are called false ribs, because they do not attach directly to the sternum. The vertebrochondral ribs, the 8th, 9th and 10th pairs of ribs do not articulate directly with the sternum, but join to each other, and also with the 7th rib with the help of Hallline cartilage. These are called vertebrochondral ribs. B. Floating ribs. Last 2 pairs 11th and 12th of ribs are not connected ventrally to the sternum and are free ventrally. Hence they are called floating ribs.